Gas Network presents sports for the culture.
I'm here with the family.
Bryce, XXV, Double I,
Rome,
D-Melo,
Gruff Lion.
T-Boogie, man.
To the greatest sports show on the planet, La Familia. Hope y'all ready for a ride.
Can't wait to hear what you guys got to say.
What up? What up? It's Gas presents sports for the culture. Let me go ahead and introduce the fellas I'm the host for tonight. Scruff, y'all know me. I've been here for a long time, man. Been doing this a long time, man. Let me go ahead and introduce. Stop. We're at the top right.
T-Boogie, man. Y'all know what it is. Wash your hands, wash your ass, man. Head coach Gas, AAU, all that stuff, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Let me go hoodie boogie. Let's get it.
All right. Top left.
At Bryce XXV, aka Mr. Big Leaguer, aka my mama's favorite gas panelist. Hey man, this show tonight, we got some good topics I'm ready to get into. I'm also looking forward to this Thursday night game against the Eagles. We're gonna take care of business this week. Shout out to my Commanders, man.
Yeah, man. Thursday night showdown. That's gonna be real interesting, man. Real interesting, potentially. Last but not least.
I know I shouldn't be wearing this, but we're about to get Shador Sanders, man. We're about to get the Sanders in New York pretty soon. Shador Sanders coming to New York, baby. We're about to. You know what they say? Sometimes it's best to look at the glass half full than half empty. Let's get this number one pick, man. Let's put some of the worst football in my life. I got to see it at 9:00 in the motherfucking morning. Well, from here on out, I want to watch some more horrible football. I want to watch Daniel Jones overthrow my number one receiver. Shit, I want to see my running back fumble with a game that could actually win us a game. I want to see the most horrific football play from here on out from the New York Giants. I want a Sanders in that quarterback position. Daniel Jones, if you could give me anything, pause. Let us get the number one pick. Stink up the place.
All right.
But it's your boy D-Melo.
All right. Thank you for that. But by the way, it's not Shakur Sanders. It's Shador.
I said Shador. I fixed it later.
My man turned him into Tupac. That's
My
crazy.
man said Shakur Stevenson Sanders. That's what I heard.
That's crazy. All right. Anyways, moving on. Let's get it popping, man. Let's start it off, man. NFL, man. It was a great weekend of football. Great week of football, I would say. You know what I'm saying? We started off with the Thursday night game, Bengals and Ravens, which was a fucking showdown, bro. Craziness. Back and forth. Lamar Jackson came out on top. Yeah, crazy, man. Jamar Chase went absolutely insane. Had more yards in that game than like some people have in their whole season, the career type shit. But yeah, crazy night. The Giants lost on the stinker in Germany to the Panthers. Bryce Young and the Panthers. Bryce Young getting a little comeback sauce. Caleb Williams destroyed by the Patriots. We got the Bills. We got the Vikings. You got some other shit. Chiefs barely beat the Broncos. We could talk a little bit about that. Commanders lost a tough one to the Steelers, which we definitely talk about that. 49ers beat the Eagles. Everything else was seen copacetic. And the Lions, that was another good one. Lions comeback win against the Texans was definitely one worth talking about. So out of all that, what was your biggest takeaway? Who was like the spotlight that, like who really killed it on this week? What caught your attention? T, I'm gonna start with you.
The Lions, I think they turned the ball over like 5 times. They throw 4 or 5 picks in that game. When your quarterback can throw 4 or 5 interceptions and you can still get a W, sometimes that speaks to the level of competition you're playing against, but sometimes it just speaks to how good your team is. You know what I'm saying? How tough, how much grit your team has. And the Lions, who took a devastating loss in the playoffs to the 49ers, I think that's the type of win that shows you like that type of loss won't happen again. in the playoffs. They're legit. They're here to stay. They can shoot it out. They can defend. Even without their best pass rusher on the field, they're still managing to create turnovers. So, well-coached team. I was impressed. Even in a bad game, I was impressed by what I saw from the Lions. So that was the biggest takeaway for me as far as like positivity and teams looking good. I like what the Lions put together.
I don't know, T, because I feel like the Lions, I've been feeling like they're a ticking time bomb, bro. Right? It's a reason why Sean McVay looked at Jared Goff and said, I can't win it all with you, bro. It's a reason why he shipped him over there. You know why? You know why he shipped him over there? Because Goff might just throw 5 picks. That's why he shipped him over there, bro. You might just throw 5 picks. We don't want you, bro. That's a problem, bro. Like, I get some people are trying to, like, sell this as a, man, the Lions are so good that even if you throw 5 picks, even if Goff throws 5 picks, they're still going to win. But I'm looking at it like, if this dude ever throws 5 picks again, hell, if he throws 3 picks, they probably going to lose, bro. They got lucky as hell to win with him throwing 5. I don't look at this as some sort of badge of honor, bro. I look at this as this was the inevitable. Goff was eventually going to show the reason why Sean McVay decided he couldn't build with him. And now the Lions are going to be in the situation where they're going to have every component they need to a Super Bowl team except the number one component, which is the quarterback. And we've seen a lot of teams in that position. And recently, now back in the day, you could win like that. Back in the Ravens days with what's dude's name? They got who was it?
Dilfer.
Joe
Flacco.
Back in the Ravens days with a Dilfer. Them days is over, bro. Them days is over, bro. You got to have your QB now. And I think the Lions just got exposed for not having one.
Damn. That was a hot take. It was a lot to unpack there. But damn, you make some interesting points. You make some interesting points, man. Shit. I mean, damn. Fuck. Okay. Gee, man, what's your thoughts here?
For me, is no one's really talking about the Chiefs' defense, man. Spagnuolo has been really on top of his game, man. Look, he's making it look like it's more about the Chiefs' defense and the Chiefs' offense this year. And shit, what they said, the Cardinals, the last 3 games, defense haven't given up a touchdown. I think the opposing offense has only been kicking field goals. No one's talking about that. The Vikings are starting to look mediocre. Sam Darnold's trying to digress. And then was I not right about Caleb Williams? Y'all eventually going to have to tell me I was right about this bum. All this Patrick Mahomes comparison, all this, the next great hype and quarterback to come into this league. Oh, the Bears would be stupid for not drafting him.
Yeah, okay.
Kid is a bum.
You've been right so far. I can't deny it, bro.
We're gonna have to talk a little bit more about that.
You've been more right than wrong. You haven't been all the way right. He's had some good games, but it's a small sample size.
I don't think he's a bum.
I don't think he's a bum either.
Well, how long do y'all think it takes then, Brian? Because I mean, like he ain't showing. He's shown less. He's shown less than Jaden Daniels, obviously. He's shown less than Bo Nix, in my opinion. And at this point, after this last game, I'm starting to think he's shown less than Drake May.
Bro, Jaden Daniels, I'll give you Drake May, who had the benefit of sitting a while. But Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix both are playing with 2 play callers that are decently respected. You know what I'm saying? They're not playing with just some guys out there calling plays. They're playing with guys that have had success.
But wasn't that the whole hype about him, that he was going to be that much greater of a quarterback, that all he needed was just a decent offense?
I mean, this is a 11 on 11. Sometimes you can't overcome.
Nah, bro. But see, so you're trying to tell me the only reason Caleb sucks is because his offensive coordinator's trying.
No. His style.
So what are we saying? Because he just said that Jaden and someone else got a great offensive coordinator. What are we talking about then?
Part of it is the coaching, the coordinators. Part of it is the head coach. Part of it is the team. You know what I'm saying? For Caleb, I think the O-line is not good.
Okay. So you're telling me,
and I feel like he's holding on to the ball too long.
All right. So if Caleb was in Jaden's position, if Caleb and Jaden swap teams, you think Caleb would be doing what Jaden's doing?
Maybe
I
doing
think-
better.
Fuck
He's
no.
doing
I
now.
think that's a hell nah.
No,
No, I don't know. I'm not saying he would do better than Jaden Daniels, but he'd be better doing than Caleb Williams is doing now. He would be better than
No,
doing with the
bro.
Bears.
He's throwing to Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, and Roma Dunze, a first-round wide receiver, bro.
I don't. You know,
They built the O-line. What more could he have, bro? Like, we're putting all the blame on the O coordinator. Fine. My issue with that is the same, and this, to G's point, the same issues, the same flaws Caleb Williams had coming out of college, the biggest knocks on him, tries to do too much, tries to extend plays, doesn't take the layups when they're there. Those are the same things translating to the NFL. So I can't sit here and blame the offensive coordinator, bro, if it's the same stuff they was complaining about him in college.
If G had if we had this show during Peyton Manning's first year in the NFL, G would have said Peyton Manning was a bust.
Good point.
And now you're trying to compare him to Peyton Manning.
Well,
All right, man.
But I mean,
you
look,
say
look
Eli Manning. I would have been like, you know what? All right, man. Eli gave me some bullshit years.
Another generational quarterback in Trevor Lawrence. How many years did we give him?
He's in a similar situation, I would say, too, as Caleb Williams, where I'm like, he not in a great situation. You paired him with Doug Peterson. Okay.
Doug Peterson won a championship with Nick Foles, Doug Peterson.
No.
Yeah, but that don't make him no guru.
No, you started him off. You started him off in the league with a guy that could not coach at this level.
That's true.
Right. Fucked them up from the start. You feel me?
All right, well, Trevor Lawrence definitely hasn't lived up to the bill. All right. And if Caleb Williams follows in Trevor Lawrence's path, I would say that G was right.
I feel like Caleb, right? Because he is the guy that plays outside the system, right? He doesn't take the layups. He doesn't always take the checkdowns and all that. Like, you build your system when you got a talent of that magnitude, you build your system around that talent. You don't come in and say, hey, bro, I know you're Ricky Bobby, but we need you to drive this limousine. Ricky Bobby don't drive limousines, bro. He drives race cars. Caleb Williams should be.
Bro, there's no building around off-script plays. That's nothing to build around. That's just a good talent to have. You're telling me build around his talent where the only talent he's shown is every once in a while he can create off-script. I can't build around that. Like
you talking mighty spicy because you had him as a generational talent. Like
I did.
4 or 5 weeks ago.
I did. But you know the thing about the good mister? The good mister could admit when he was wrong, bro. And like I said, so far, to G's point, so far, it looks like G is right. Now it's a small sample size, it's still early. I still believe in Caleb Williams' potential. But to this point, bro, he just got outclassed by Drake May, and he threw like 4 complete passes, bro. Stop talking to me about the offensive coordinator, bro.
Bro, do you not see DJ Moore's face since week 1? He's been miserable with the Bears.
Yeah, I don't want to even hear about like the offensive coordinator. You mean you can't throw a slant? They called it a slant at some point in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog.
I mean,
like going into this year, man, a lot of people had high hopes with DJ Moore. A lot of people thought.
Yeah, I thought he was going to have a bad season.
He was going to have a great year. Look at this guy. You see him on TV. He's looking miserable. He's like, yo, why am I even running these routes?
I had no high hopes for DJ Moore. I'm on record saying I don't think Keenan Allen is that good, and he has another rookie wide receiver. He has enough talent to produce higher than what he's producing. I just think he just needs to slow down, and they should rely on the run game. Just run. I believe that for all rookies. Rely on the run game, rely on tight ends, short passes, and then take some shots. Yeah. But if you expect a guy to go out there and throw you to a win as a rookie, it rarely happens. It rarely happens.
I agree. And that's the biggest thing I see when I see with the Bears. I feel like they're just doing too much, bro. Like, I feel like they would be better doing less. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, look at Justin Fields, man.
It's okay to lose with your rookie if he's growing. It's not okay to trot him out there, 5-step drops, 7-step drops. Like, at the very least, one thing we know for sure is he can throw the ball on the run. Move the pocket. Roll him out. Give him some easy throws on the run. Like, I don't think that they're helping him, and I don't think he's helping himself.
Yeah, it goes both. I agree there. It goes both ways for sure. He's not getting help, and he's not helping himself. For sure. Good point.
All right. Moving on, man. Let's talk a little bit about this Steelers Commanders game. I mean, we don't got to talk too much about it. We can kind of transition this into the next game. This is our moment to talk about the Commanders, Bryce. Yeah, so you know what I mean. Steelers played the Commanders, pretty good game. Steelers ended up pulling it out at the end. Very close game. What would you say like about this loss? What is the outcome of the game say about both of these teams? T, I'm gonna start with you.
Bad teams seem to struggle with the law of 0.500. All right. So when teams come in above 500, good teams win those games. Teams that are still developing lose those games. That team lost that game. And I say they lost that game because they had that game won. They went out there and lost that game. It just lets me know that no matter how good the Commanders are, they're not ready to win a championship. They might even can win a playoff game, but this not a Super Bowl year for those guys. So enjoy the Commanders fans, enjoy the ride, because y'all ain't had a ride like this in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Y'all used to 4 cylinders. Y'all got a V8 finally. So enjoy the V8, but that team is they've arrived a little too early. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna win the prom queen just yet.
That's pretty. I think that's pretty fair analysis. Bryce, what's your thoughts here?
Fair analysis, huh? Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty generous.
Let's break down this analysis or lack thereof. So I didn't hear any analysis. I just heard.
I mean, you haven't beat.
I just heard some platitudes.
You haven't beat a winning team yet. Hey, you want me to crown them? Okay,
all right, there we go. Now you're giving me some analysis. All right, you want to throw in some? We haven't beat a winning team. That's analysis. Give me some analysis. Don't call it analysis when it's platitude. All right. I think that I disagree with T saying that the game was won and we just lost the game. Right. I think both teams. You had 2 teams that are based on effort, right? The Commanders' strength right now is they're going to play harder than anybody, or as hard as anybody that comes into the stadium, right? Any stadium they go into. And they ran against a team whose MO is that same exact MO. And they lost in a back and forth game where both teams made mistakes, and it came down to a silly, simple mistake that really lost them the game. An offside, jumping offsides, right?
That's not what lost them.
All right, well, whatever. You can say another play lost them the game, but there's plays on.
St. Juicy letting the old man just run past me. He ain't the old man.
St. Juicy got cooked. St. Juicy got cooked. He always gets cooked. We got Marshawn Lattimore coming for that, but. My real point is that I think the Commanders, I don't think they necessarily arrived too early. Are they a Super Bowl team? Who knows? The NFC is kind of weak. Maybe they get in there and they're able to make something happen there. But we can't base this game is not who this game to me they passed the test in this game to me. Like this is another one of those games where it was like you're gonna win or you lose, but it's got to be a tough game versus this team. To me, the Steelers are a team that can make a run on the AFC side. Like I wouldn't, y'all remember I picked the Steelers last year to go to the Super Bowl. I wouldn't be surprised if they made some type of run this year. So
contenders like that. That's not how we speak about contenders.
I'm not saying we're an NFC contender. The Commanders are an NFC contender, and that's just based off the status of the NFC right now. It's not a strong conference. And if you're telling me that Detroit's the best team and they quarterback will go out there and throw 5 picks, then give me a chance at them. Give me a chance at them. All right. We got the Eagles Thursday. We'll see what we can do if we can bounce back. You said one thing that was like, we're not ready to make a playoff run. But bro, you don't want to peak right now anyway. I need my team to be peaking towards the end of the season anyway. So if we not ready right now to go to the Super Bowl, cool. Let's try to be ready by week 17. And we'll see how they bounce back from this type of loss and bounce back against the Eagles Thursday night.
G.
I want to talk about more in the sense of Russell Wilson resurgence. So, like, my man's been playing lights out. He's been looking amazing. Let's talk about how great Russell Wilson. He showed you what a old quarterback could do against a rookie DN. Had him jump. Like, when's the last time you see a DN jump in this kind of predicament? Especially when your head coach is a defensive coordinator. Hey, man, I'm not going to say you guys ain't.
If he doesn't jump, we win that game, bro. If he doesn't jump, we win that fucking game.
It's the same thing they could have said with the Hail Mary throw.
That's
so
true.
It's like, you know what I mean? It's like a flip of a coin. So that's what you got to chalk that up to. I just want to say, look how that offense look now for the Steelers. They look like a little juggernaut. That's why I can't wait right now for the Ravens versus Steelers this weekend. I think that's another premier game that no one's talking about right now coming up. I personally believe we're going to see if Lamar Jackson could finally beat the Steelers the way he's been dominating all year long. Last year when they faced against the Steelers, he had lackluster numbers. I just want to talk more about the Steelers, man. I ain't gonna talk about the Commanders, man. The commies are the commies, man. Fuck the commies. I hope y'all burn in hell for all I give a fuck, man.
All right, we'll get to the Steelers. We'll talk about that game for sure.
Man, keep the Commanders hate coming, man. We're gonna be there.
Listen, I'm not gonna be here.
Y'all got to talk about us all season
because y'all did beat the Cardinals and y'all did beat the Bengals, so y'all got some decent wins around there. I just can't say. I just can't hear and just talk about you fuckers. It's not about to be a Redskins show.
Nah, see, I ain't gonna give him that much energy, G, man, because you know what I'm saying. It ain't that serious, man.
Yeah,
the way you coming, the way you coming, man. You
not pulling up next show because you about to have both Bryce and Rome here next week.
You sound. I'm feeling a little resentment in your tone. So, but yeah, it's all good, man. But yeah, the Eagles play the Commanders this weekend on Thursday. Commanders 7-3, Eagles 7-2, back on top of the division. He said it's the first time the Eagles and Commanders have had a good matchup in a while. So
he said
since we've been on the show.
The spread is Eagles -3.5. We taking that?
I don't really want to talk. I'm not really too worried about the spread, but I'm more worried about who's going to win the game.
Okay, so are we taking the over at 48.5?
Commies money line. Trust me.
48.5? Are we taking the over to 48.5?
Who's home?
Eagles.
Nah, give me the Eagles at home and the over.
Ooh, over 48.5. All right, I like that.
Yeah, I feel that.
I think the Eagles can score at least 27 on this offense. On this defense. Like, Eagles should be able to score on them.
Yeah.
With Saquon, like, they got the advantage. You can bring in Lattimore all you want. Like, I think the Eagles got the advantage. On a short week, I'm giving it to the Eagles.
All right.
Is Smith playing?
Yes.
Okay.
So what's the keys to the game here, man? I think it's going to come down to the Commanders' corners against our raw receivers. I feel like that's going to be the difference of the game. I feel like the Commanders' corners can't cover the Eagles' wide receivers, so it's going to be a long day for them. Truly,
it's going to come down to secondaries, because both quarterbacks can move the ball running. Both running games should be able to get a little bit of traction with the Eagles having an advantage there. But it's going to come down to who could cover, man. Who could cover? Can Marshawn Lattimore contain A.J. Brown, and can Darius Slay contain Terry McLaurin? That's what the game.
Eagles secondary been playing at a very high level the last few games.
They have
with the emergence of Kenyon Mitchell, aka Quintana Bay. You feel me? Locking cats up. You feel me?
They got the Ku Klux Clamps out there too.
They out there. They out there too. It's dangerous. It's dangerous over there between
Blankenship and Cooper DeJean. I saw that nickname. I was like, that's insane.
Nah, I'll mess with that. But Quintana Bay, man. You feel me? Kenyon Mitchell, man.
It's not better.
It's not better. That's a lot of words. That's a lot of words.
I hate to say it. I hate to say it. It's a great nickname. I keep it 100 on these issues.
But you know what I'm saying? If the Commanders can win this, you know what I'm saying? This will be a
Stand
signature
on business.
for the team, for Jaden to be a signature win. This is one of those games where like a franchise can really change its trajectory by like, and not just, I don't want to see a late game field goal, but if they could come in and really like dominate that game, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at the Commanders a little bit differently. Like I said, I still think that's a one playoff win team max, but I think people are optimistic about them. I think they come in and cook the Steelers. I think you can start really buying that optimism. Right now, I'm still 50-50 because I got to see it prolonged.
Hey, Bryce, is
Well-
Brian Robinson playing?
Still up in the air, but he did log some limited practices this week so far. I think the key to this game, and the reason why I got the Commies coming out on top, is the Eagles' biggest weakness. One of the Eagles' biggest weaknesses is the strength of the Commies, bro. The Eagles' biggest weakness this season has been their inability to start quickly. I don't think the Eagles have maybe scored in one first quarter this season.
They did.
Only one first quarter. There's been 9 games, bro. There's 9 games. They only scored in the first quarter one time, bro. That's a problem. And on the flip side, the Commanders are scoring on 50% of their drives, highest in the NFL. So I mean,
It's going crazy.
yeah. So we scoring every time we get the ball. We gonna score in the first quarter. They're not gonna score at all, based off recent history. When we get leads, like we play a lot better with the lead because we're able to start running the ball. We're able to start slowing down the game. If we can get a lead on the Eagles, we're gonna have one of those games where we have 200 rushing yards, bro. If the Eagles have a slow first quarter, we're gonna run the ball. Jaden Daniels gonna go crazy. He's gonna have 70 yards. Eckler gonna have 60. B-Rob gonna have 80. Boom. And I can see it going like that. Now, there's other ways I can see this game going too. I do think if it gets in a shootout, into a pure shootout, back and forth ball game, Eagles probably survive that and get the W. But if they come out slow starting, and now last week they did not have a slow start. I think last week y'all did not have a slow start, if I remember correctly. So if y'all come out like I did last week, then But hey, if they come out one of these slow starts, I like the Commanders' chances. I see it 27-24 Commanders.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's the path for the win. I can see that potentially. I can see that. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I got the Eagles, man. You already know I got, man. I don't even need an explanation, man. So Saquon going crazy, man. I'm going crazy. He jumping over dudes backwards. He jumping over dudes backwards, man. Shit's crazy. Crazy.
Man, Giants are so fucking stupid. I don't even be cussing, man, but the Giants are stupid as it gets, bro. I hate y'all, G. Like, y'all are the dumbest organization in the history of football, bro. To just let a man walk for no reason and just let him walk to a division. Y'all knew he was going in the division.
They knew.
Bro,
Do you watch that shit on HBO Max? You say, nah, man, they're out of the race. Bro, you could tell he was trying to lie through his teeth and giggle. I'm like, bro, they're not, man. I'm not even gonna do it, man.
I'm glad they let him go. They was holding that man hostage. They went.
Yeah.
How many wins the Giants will get this year? 5. They went from a 7-win team to a 5-win team and saved money. They might be a 4-win team. I don't know.
We're not even winning no more games. Stop throwing that shit over here, man. They're not winning another game,
bro.
I watched. That was live tanking in that Panthers game.
Exactly. They ain't winning the game from here on out.
Freed the boy. Free Saquon, man. Now he running crazy, running rampant in the streets, man. Crazy.
Jumping backwards over people like.
Man, that was one of the best plays I've ever seen.
He did a juke, spin, jump backwards. Holy shit, man.
G, y'all are one of the worst run franchises in the history. Like,
that
what
is
are
you
y'all
guys.
doing?
You guys haven't won nothing yet, bro.
Bro, I'm talking about front office, bro.
Right now,
y'all suck, bro.
Nah, since Jerry Reese left, we sucked.
What were y'all thinking? Yeah, keep their ass in Germany, man.
Exactly. They should stay there. Shouldn't come back. They should be forfeiting every game from here on out.
Tanking before people finish their bye weeks is crazy.
Insane. Yo, I don't even wish that situation on Shador, bro. I don't want Shador to go in that situation. Give him Queen Ewers, man. Give him.
You know they ain't rocking. You know they ain't rocking with Shador, man. We already know who the Giants picking, man.
Give him Queen Ewers,
you know
bro.
I mean? Whoever they gonna pick the white boy, man.
Carson back, man.
They
gonna pick one. They gonna pick somebody that the organization feels aligns with their values. All right, let's move.
They got a young receiver and a young running back. They do need a quarterback. I like Tracy.
I like Tracy too.
Nah, I like Tracy too. I think
he's a decent guy. That was a lucky pick.
I got him in the big league. I still got him on my taxi. I only want to play him and risk injury.
You that Juju?
He want to play him. Just wait.
I was wondering what you're doing. I was like, I seen him on there. I was like, man, maybe he not hip. He got him his own team. I was like, maybe he not hip because like, why the fuck wouldn't you be playing him? But okay.
Those our rookies the nonsense. We want to bring them into a winning culture.
That's crazy.
So it looks like you're running your team like the New York Giants then.
My man got a farm system. I ain't mad at it though.
I feel it.
Hey.
All right. We did a couple good games this weekend, man. Besides that game, man, another good one I want to highlight is the Ravens and the Steelers. Ravens are 7-3 they're going to be in Pittsburgh against the Steelers, who are 7-2, currently atop the AFC North. Steelers are coming off of a close win against the Commanders. The Ravens coming out of a close win against the Bengals. Who gets this matchup and why? Bryce, I'm gonna start with you on this one.
Give me the Ravens. Although I like what the Steelers bring, I think Lamar is just playing at such a high level right now. It's going to be tough to stop. I saw some weaknesses in the Steelers defense I didn't expect to, specifically running in between the tackles, which I felt like Skins had some success with, especially in the red zone. If Alston Eckler could do it, I'm sure Derrick Henry would be able to do it too. Yeah, give me the Ravens. I think they probably beat the Steelers by 4 or more points. Give me 31-24 Steelers. 31-24 Ravens.
34-21. You said 34-20?
31-24 Ravens.
31. No numbers. All right. No, my bad. T, what you think?
I don't think this game close. I think the Ravens are gonna kill the Steelers. Like I said, Lamar's playing at a crazy high level. A lot of the Ravens guys are playing at a high level, except Justin Tucker, which is crazy. When the team is at its best, Justin Tucker starts to get shaky. That's life, though. But yeah, I don't think the Steelers have enough. And I understand it's a division game, and Steelers they got a kind of like even offense, right? They can run, they can pass deep, they got the little short guys over the middle. But the Ravens got too much right now, man. The Henry, if you were struggling with JD and Eckler, bro, I don't know what you're gonna do with Henry and Lamar. I don't think this game's close. I think the Ravens are in the 30s. I think the Steelers get to 13. I think they get to a lot of situations where they could kick a field goal, but they need to go for it to keep up. And I'm taking the Ravens.
G.
So how much the Ravens winning by?
Like 17.
Oh shit!
Hell no.
No.
All right, I'm gonna have to go with the Steelers on this one, man. Right now, Vegas got this game at 47.5, and both of you guys are saying this shit is gonna go past 50. I'm gonna go with the under on that. Like I said, these guys are the divisional rivalry. These guys, when they play defense against each other, it's some crazy ass defense. And like I said, the last time Lamar played in the Steelers, back there, he threw 3 interceptions. And who the fuck was the quarterback for the Steelers last year? I think he's played for Tennessee. What's his name?
Mason Rudolph?
Yeah, Mason Rudolph beat the Ravens in that game. I think that game was like fucking 13-17, if I'm not mistaken.
It was like a rainy day, man. It was. You know, I was there. It was a very rainy day. It was a meaningless game for the Ravens.
You went to Baltimore? I mean, you went to Pittsburgh?
The last kind of game they played was in Baltimore, bro.
No, the last time this is Pittsburgh. I'm talking about when they played in Pittsburgh, when it was like 17-13, and Rudolph won that game. And right now they got the Ravens at 3. Give me the Steelers in this one. I don't think this game goes past 37 points in total. This is gonna be very defensive minded game. I think both of these defense after last week's show, they're gonna want to show the world like, yo, we can still play defense, especially Baltimore. The way that defense just got cooked, especially that secondary.
AD Lamar is trying to get his 3rd MVP. Sometimes you just got to look at the straight facts. Like Lamar and Henry, top of their position. Period.
Like, I don't know, man. Something's telling me, yo, I'm taking the Steelers on this one, man. I got the Steelers winning this one. It's gonna be by a thin margin. I think the Steelers win by a field goal, last minute field goal. And like I said, I don't think this shit go past 37 points.
What a game
in total.
Is it a home game for the Ravens?
A home game for the Steelers.
Oh, that changes things a little bit, but I'll drop it from 17 to 13.
He just was respectful.
Ruthless. Yo, this crazy thing about this is the same guy that used to murder Lamar Jackson. Pose used to like drag him all in through the beat. Man, this man ain't who you think he is. All of a sudden,
bro, I don't have no allegiance to nobody. I just say what I see. I don't care if Lamar played bad or good. He's been playing out of his mind this year. Like,
yeah, he trying to get you D Money. He trying to get you out with the buzz. You know how when someone's at the free throw line and the announcer immediately starts talking about how good of a free throw shooter they are,
and the shit go left.
Yep, that's T's plan.
Hey, listen.
I told you guys before.
And I say nice things about him, and he goes out there and he throws 3-4 interceptions. He's got to hear my mouth on the other end. So, you know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I thought this was a family show for a second. That's really wicked.
I was saying, bro.
Holy shit. Holy Jesus.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I got the Ravens, but I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a close game, and I think it's going to be a high scoring game because one thing I'll tell you about the Ravens is good, man. You're right, T. Their offense is pretty good. But the thing is, one thing about the offense, though. One note about the offense. Sometimes when they can't get it going, similar to the Eagles, they do go kind of a little while without getting some points on the board. They do have them slow starts. Second thing, the defense. That's actually a weakness, bro. The defense is concerning to me. Mostly their pass defense. Obviously, Jamar Chase torched them, but a number of teams have been doing that. Jameis Winston, did it. Kyle Hamilton got injured last week, man. I don't know. I'm concerned about the Ravens secondary, similar to the Commanders secondary. It's a concern. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that Russell Wilson, he's unlocked the passing game for Pittsburgh. So I do feel like they're gonna take advantage of that, and it's gonna be like a shootout kind of game. So I'm thinking like 30, 34, 28 Ravens. Something like that.
I can't see Russ putting up 28 back-to-back, but I could be wrong.
Putting up 20 plus every start, bro. Be killing it. Not gonna lie, man. You know I hate Russell Wilson. I said he was washed up, but he's not.
Yeah. Niggas told me Aaron Rodgers. Boys would go up for the white man, but that's a different story.
Nah, man. I just I thought he, I like the guy that was doing the psychedelics.
He's on the roll right now. Holy Jesus.
Hey man, it's a different boogie after midnight.
Literally, again,
Hey,
Paul,
sports for the
literally.
culture.
All right,
Kids hide your wife.
last one, man. Last one, man. We're gonna talk about the Chiefs versus the Bills. Another good game this week. Chiefs at Bills. Chiefs are 9-0, undefeated. Continue to keep on keeping on. Just beat the Broncos. The Bills 8-2. They've been doing pretty damn well too. And when they've had opportunities to hiccup, they have continued to win some games here. What do y'all think about this game in particular, man? What do you think about Patrick? All that. Bryce, I'm sorry with you.
Yeah, this game is one I'm still undecided on. Man, I don't know, bro, because I feel like the Chiefs is like it's hard to be what they 9-0 and feel like I feel like they just getting by in every single game. I don't know why I feel that way. And I ain't gonna lie, I did not get a good look at their last game. But every other game it feels like they've just gotten by on, bro. And something to me feels like when you just get by every game and you're playing that close to the margin, the margin of error is so close. I feel like it's just a matter of time. And the Bills are a team who is kind of starting to get hot. Now, Keon Coleman's still out. I'd like to see them get him back and have another receiving threat out there with Amari Cooper. But I kind of lean towards Bills early, just because I feel like it's just a matter of time for the Chiefs, man. They got to get beat the way they playing.
Keon Coleman ruled out week 11 versus Chiefs.
Yeah, and that Chiefs G made the point earlier how good that Chiefs defense playing. I feel like it all starts with the man in the middle. Pause. Nick Bolton, middle linebacker. Nick Bolton is a dog, bro. I mean, he's on all pro level at this point. And they've just got a great nucleus, man. I mean, pass rush, Chris Jones still doing it at a high level. And they got the young pass rushers around them. Was it Karlaftis? And I can't remember the other boy's name. But man, they got something special brewing over there on defense, man. And it's crazy how instead of taking that stance of surrounding Pat Mahomes with weapons for the rest of their cap after they signed him, they invested it all into the defense, and it really seems to be paying off.
Yeah, smart move. T, what you think here?
I mean, it feels like it's about time for the Chiefs to lose, but I don't bet against Patrick Mahomes the same way I didn't bet against Brady. But it kind of feels like Chiefs 9 wins is about around the time when them undefeated teams start to show the chinks in their armor. But bold prediction: this Chiefs team finishes the season undefeated.
Whoa.
I don't think they lose a game.
Wow.
I think the NFL script writers got one for you boys.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, okay. I mean,
but they don't.
See.
They don't get a Super Bowl.
That would be interesting. So you're basically saying they're going to do what the Patriots did.
Patriots, the Dolphins. Yep. It's about time for another one of those.
Okay.
Not a bad theory. Not a bad theory. I can see the script writers putting that into effect.
For me right now, the game right now is at -2.5. Bills favored. The over under is at 64. 46.5. Give me the over in that game and give me the Chiefs to win this. I personally think the winner of this game is going to end up going to the AFC Championship game, and the other team does not make it past the first round, in my personal opinion. And I like the Chiefs right now. They're getting healthier.
My bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I think this Chiefs team is like it's hard to beat. Pause. I think this is a team that they're really not relying on the offense to win these games. They're relying solely on the defense, and the defense is doing the job. This is one defense that's been consistent.
Oh, they got the Bills as a favorite.
Yes,
I'm
at 2.5.
Looking at that like okay, because I think he's that type of guy, that type of dog. this to me is a like a LeBron versus Luka situation. Like, for as good as Luka is, you're never gonna be Bron, bro. You're gonna have all the numbers, but you're never gonna be Bron.
But you got to give it to the odds makers because the Chiefs are going to New York to play. They're going to Buffalo.
I mean,
I would have liked it to be 1.5, but they're saying 2.5.
Man, that line
give me
gonna
the Chiefs.
move. Betting against the
Give me the Chiefs, man. Give me the Chiefs here, bro. Give me the Chiefs here, bro. Yeah, give me the Chiefs here, bro. I don't know. I do feel like it is about time for them to lose, but like I don't know. Give me the Chiefs, bro. I'm not seeing it.
You gotta put your money on the Chiefs here for the simple reason that if you lost your money, which bet is gonna make you the maddest?
Good point. that 3.5 is kind of crazy though. G said it's 3.5.
2.5.
2.5. Okay. That makes more sense. But yeah.
And their last 3 wins have been like kind of they weren't like big wins. Like they haven't blown these people out because they played against the Colts. They won by 10. Miami, they won by 3.
That was not a healthy Miami.
Exactly. I think that's Tua's second game back.
Bro, give me Chiefs, anytime touchdown, Hunt, anytime touchdown, Hopkins.
Give me Bills, man. Give me Bills.
AT, I'm buying into your undefeated joint because I'm looking at the schedule. After the Bills, man, they got the Panthers, they got the Raiders, they got the Chargers, they got the Browns, they got the Texans, they still got the Steelers, and the Broncos one more time.
They losing the game.
Nah, I think they could win all them games. The only tough games I think are really going to be with the Texans and the Steelers. I don't know. We'll see.
Don't sleep on the Raiders because they tend to like want to destroy shit over there.
The Raiders played them
Get
tough.
the fuck out of here, G.
They beat them last time, motherfucker.
Them tough.
They always play them tough. Fuck is you talking about?
They beat them the last time. When was that?
No, last year. Look, and when they played this year, they only won by 7 points. It wasn't like a blowout game.
Raiders play the Chiefs really, really well for some reason. They make Mahomes check down. Like that's the best way to play Mahomes in general.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, we breaking it down. You feel me? You know how we do it. We'd love to talk about the NBA, but we're going to save that for another time.
The Knicks suck.
Embiid's back.
Embiid is back. You feel me? Everybody was mad, but yeah,
the better season.
Huh?
Nothing. We get in the show.
Yeah, everybody want to talk shit about Embiid, but the Bucks got the same record as the Sixers.
Bucks are. They need to blow it up. The Bucks are trash.
Ain't nobody talking about that though. But Giannis playing. So what's y'all excuse?
Listen, the Bucks are terrible.
I felt the pain when he said that. What's y'all excuse?
We don't, bro.
At least I got one.
Giannis is going to leave. Dame is. It's in, bro. Actually, Dame played better without Giannis. So maybe if we might could trade Giannis and get some pieces.
Hey, Giannis to Miami, baby.
Now let me trade him to the Wizards. Let me get Bub, Sar, George.
No, sir. You ain't getting my youngsters. You ain't getting my YNs. My YNs, we go good with the YNs over here.
Hey, you know who been hooping though, for real? Tyler Hero been going crazy, bro. I don't know if you've been keeping up. He dropped 40 tonight.
Shit, him and Norman Powell. Norman Powell been snapping, but I'm rocking with my Wizards YNs, man. Y'all see I've been rocking the DC hat consistently, man. We gonna rise from the ashes.
Man, you've been rocking that hat since the start of the show. I see that yellow stain up there, man. You ain't even watch it.
G, don't make me cook you, G. Don't make me do it, G.
That's the ball on the
right before we get off this
logo.
show, G. I will cook you right before we get off this show.
Shout out Denny, man. He died for your sins.
Damn. He died for my sins. It's crazy. That is insane. But hey,
he was your sacrifice.
Good riddance. That's why you sell high right there. All right. You always sell high, man. Sorry, Denny, you was a casualty. But I'll take Bub, Sar, and Keyshawn. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. All right, man. You know how we close out every show, man.